My experience with Ottawa Valley Meats has been so good that I can confidently say I will never go back to grocery store meat. I don't care what the sale is, you get what you pay for. And Ottawa Valley Meats is not expensive. It's very, very reasonable, and their quality is fantastic. I'm never disappointed. I never have to worry what I got. So without a doubt, this is the only place I will ever get any of my meat from now on. Hi, I'm Chantal. Welcome to my home. Follow me into my kitchen. I just received my Ottawa Valley Meats order this week, and I'm super excited. This is like my 20th order, but it's always excited when I receive something from Ottawa Valley Meats. And so, for those of you who've never ordered, I'm really happy to share my order with you today. The great thing about this is everything comes flash frozen, so you don't have to worry about it thawing out, even if you're not home. There's nice packs put inside. This one, we've got some ground pork, and what I use this for is I like to make my own hamburgers, and Ottawa Valley Meats ground beef is second to none. I always like to mix ground beef with ground pork to make these burgers, and they're delicious. Other options for tonight's dinner include this lovely back ribs. Husband usually makes these ones. And we've got, also as a pork family, we've got pork loin roast. For those days, when it's raining outside, you want to cook something in the oven, but otherwise we like to barbecue everything with pork loins. I just tried these for the first time a couple weeks ago. They're the chicken tornadoes, the chicken wrapped in bacon. Unbelievably good, and they were so flavorful. These are favorite with the kids. My husband's favorite is the chicken breast. He will never again, he says, never again buy chicken breast from the grocery store. It doesn't taste the same. This is so flavorful, so juicy. No chance you can overcook this. It's amazing. Again, pork chops. My husband typically doesn't like cooking these on the barbecue because pork chops can dry out. Not these ones. Guaranteed, not going to dry out. And my mother's favorite, of course, is the shrimp loin or rib steaks. Any of them. Pork ribs. Oh my God, guys, we're going to be barbecuing for days. I actually made this order to get ready for Mother's Day barbecues. And I'm really excited. I have no idea. There's so many choices to pick from. I have no idea what we're going to make tonight, but I'm really looking forward to maybe we'll make them all. I've also got some sausages downstairs. I saw the Ottawa Valley Meats ad. I think it was a Facebook ad, and it was during the height of COVID. And at the time, going to a grocery store and standing in line to get into the grocery store didn't seem very appealing. And I had initially thought that Ottawa Valley Meats was like a subscription-based company where if I had to sign on to order so many boxes or so many products a year. But then when I clicked on the ad and I went to the site, I saw that I could order one chicken breast if I wanted to. I didn't have to commit to a year-long contract or any certain number of products. And when I looked at the number of products, it was a huge, huge array of things. So I gave it a try. I made a very small order the first time, and it was unbelievable. It was like unanimous within the family. Absolutely everybody loved it. And they said, this is not even a comparison to the grocery store foods. And not a knock on our wonderful grocery stores, but there's some things that are just better somewhere else. And this is one of the things. The meat, the chicken, the pork, the beef, you name it. You're not going to be disappointed with Ottawa Valley Meats. We've never had a bad cut ever. The quality is what I like about the quality is that it's consistent quality. It's not like, you get one cut of a product and it's good that week and then the next one is not as good. When you go to a grocery store, sometimes, you get a steak, you buy a T-bone and, one steak is great. Someone will say, oh, mine wasn't really great. It had some tough spots where there was more fat on mine. Ottawa Valley Meats is pretty consistent. by their size, the weight of their product, and just the quality. It's all the same. It comes from the same farmers and they're local farmers. And you can just count on that you're not going to have a bad cut ever. My favorite product from Ottawa Valley Meats that we've tried and we've ordered every single time is their sausage. Whether it's the honey garlic or the Oktoberfest or the mild Italian, they're all absolutely amazing. They are sourced from an Amish community around the Belleville area. And I mean, I associate Amish with quality, and these sausages do not disappoint. They are absolute quality. A lot of times when you buy sausage anywhere else, you put them on the barbecue, and I mean, all that juice and that fat just like sends the barbecue to flames. I mean, it's what makes it flavorful. But the Ottawa Valley Meat sausages that they've sourced they don't set your barbecue on fire, but they're juicy, they're flavorful, and the taste is second to none.
The helpfulness and the friendliness of the delivery service it's great, but it's also super convenient. I mean, we get these, people are busy, right? So we get these orders and you get notifications like your order is supposed to come between say 11:30 and 12:30. So you can arrange to be home, but if you're not, again, the box is packaged so well and things stay frozen for a long time for you. But you know, these notifications are super helpful. There are always follow-up emails to make sure that everything is to your satisfaction. I've never had a need to go back and complain about anything. You want to do substitutions, you can email them and they'll substitute if you're buying one of the bundles, which is also great because a lot of people don't like, if you don't eat pork and there's pork in your bundle, you can substitute it for chicken or something else of similar value. It'll all be the same great quality. Ottawa Valley Meats is really committed to customer satisfaction and customer service. I've never had this experience before, so I think it was a Saturday morning. One of the owners of Ottawa Valley Meats, Jeff Hunt, contacted me, called me on the phone, introduced himself. At the time, I did not know who Jeff Hunt was. I know now who Jeff Hunt is. But he just asked me, am I satisfied with the service? Am I satisfied with the product? And he asked, is there anything that we could be doing better? Or what's really working for you? And I thought, for somebody to take time out of their day to call on a Saturday, I mean, I don't think he typically works on Saturdays, but to say, hey, thanks very much for placing your order, and what can we do to make this experience better for you? So not just being satisfied with, hey, we're doing really well, let's leave it at that, but focusing on your customers and what they want, I think is a really great thing. And in this competitive market right now, we want people who want us to be happy, right? What makes Ottawa Valley Meat products stand out for me from other products that I've tried is the freshness, which seems odd to say because everything is flash frozen, but because of that process of the flash freezing, nothing gets freezer burnt. I've bought things from the grocery store before, and whether it be ice cream or meat or anything, after a certain amount of time, it gets stale. It gets like ice particles on it. That never happened with anything I bought from Ottawa Valley Meats. And they're packaged individually, right? So if I'm alone and the family's not home and I just want one chicken tornado, I can just cut this off and thaw it. And again, the thaw time is like less than an hour. So I don't have to worry about taking something out early in the morning, letting it thaw for most of the day, and then being ready for dinner. These take an hour, and that's all you need. The pandemic taught us a lot of things, and among them was the importance of supporting local. We saw so many businesses not survive the pandemic or really, really struggle to make ends meet. So it's so important to support local. So these local farmers, they provide the supply of this meat, these products to Ottawa Valley Meats. And that's really important. You can feel that you're supporting, your local farm up the road. It could be your neighbor. It's so important. Like, these are families. These aren't big corporations. They're families who are working hard and wanting to put food on their tables, and by putting food on your table. Cool. Okay, so right now you can see I'm just cutting some vegetables to go with our meal tonight, so for the salad. And typically you would do this while something else is cooking, but I don't need to do that because I can cut these, put them aside, because again, I only need less than an hour to completely thaw this chicken breast or these chicken tornadoes, or even if I were doing a steak. So again, it's time saving, and people love to save money and time, so this is a win-win for everyone. I always recommend Ottawa Valley Meats to my friends and family. When we have people over for dinner, they'll say, "Oh, where did you get this steak? It's amazing," or "Where did you get this chicken?" And I'm happy to tell them it's Ottawa Valley Meats, and they're always surprised to hear because again, it comes frozen, so you think, "Oh, it's not fresh." It's super fresh. I also love them because, everyone in this economy tries to, you make things go far. And Ottawa Valley Meats, they have a rewards program. So every time you buy something, you accumulate points. So similar to Air Miles or, your PC points or whatever, you're getting points. So when you accumulate enough points, your next order could involve, a free pork chop, a free steak, a free package of sausages. So, who doesn't like free?